What's good, everyone? It's MJO23Dan back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on the Shattered Backboard 3.0. So first things first, the details on the box. We have the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, style number 555088 and color code 028. Official color on the box is black, starfish, and pale vanilla. Got this one in my regular size 10 and the retail price $160. Okay, so price for the Air Jordan 1 hasn't changed for some years now. Probably since 2015 when I first purchased the Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard 1.0. That was $160 back then, and it's 2019, $160, still great for an Air Jordan 1. Although next year they're going to be bumping the price up, so expect price increases for the Air Jordan 1 and possibly for other models going into 2020. But yeah, this is the supposedly community culture driven Air Jordan 1 is calling the Shattered Backboard 3.0. Although not explicitly named by the brand, there is remnants of this colorway and it being something of a shattered backboard. So let's just look at it up close a little bit further, and you can tell right off the bat the most distinguishing look of the shoe is the patent leather. It's very thin patent leather up top, and it's very glossy. I've seen a lot of people on the internet actually matting this out, and it becomes a duller finish once they're done, and it actually looks pretty clean. I figure if that colorway or that look of the shoe dropped with the matte finish, it would have been a lot more accepted through the masses. I've seen people say that once they had it in hand, their minds had changed about the shoe. I still have differences or indifferences about it. I think it is a unique look. It does, I guess, kind of represent, I get what people were saying, the moment that the glass shatters, and this is pretty much the look when the glass does it. So you'll have like inconsistencies throughout the upper, wrinkles and all the likes to it. But yeah, I'm still not feeling it. I don't know about this. I really do like the matte finish. Am I going to be doing a matte finish on the shoe? Probably not. You know, I am a collector. If I do have a second pair, I would possibly do that, but not for this particular shoe. Now, what I do like is the colors. Jordan Brand did a great job with the colors in black and orange. Now, as close as we are to Halloween, which is what I'm filming this on today, October 31st. This shoe dropped on October 26th of 2019. Again, retail price $160. You got the black and the orange theme, and it's great that Jordan Brand was able to release this a few days before Halloween. I would expect people to be wearing this, you know, when they're taking their kids out trick-or-treating, their nephews, nieces, whatnot, and, you know, rocking these with their costume or outfit or whatnot. Now, the shoes came with black laces, and in a Jordan branded bag with a red strip up top, they get orange laces. So you have that choice if you want to do orange and black laces, or all black or all orange, up to you. Now, in a minute, I'm going to be doing a comparison between this shoe and the 1.0 and the 2.0, and just show you guys, you know, some of the differences, some of the similarities, perhaps, with these three. Now, again, Nike is not going to be explicitly saying that this is a shattered backboard shoe. In fact, I didn't see on sneakers that they were attributing it to that. They just simply said black and orange. Now, one other thing that is the reason why it's probably not a shattered backboard is because there is no shattered backboard graphic on the inside. As you saw with the 1.0 and the 2.0, it had the same type of graphic where the 1.0 had a little bit more of a texture than the 2.0 did, but the 3.0 pretty much just has the black insole with Nike Air in orange. So you can't get any more plain than that. So in these shoes were ordered off Sneakers. There's a little bit of a backup, I suppose, with the shipping. This was sent over by FedEx. Nike typically uses FedEx for their outbound packages, and then for returns and whatnot, they use UPS. When I got it, the laces were not tied up like they were, or they usually are, being factory laced. This was actually unlaced. So, I mean, it's neither here or there, but if you're getting a pair, either through StockX or GOAT or whatever means you guys get it from, it's not supposed to have, I guess, that initial tie in there. But yeah, definitely check that out. Check out the lace bag and check out my review here so you guys know you're getting something authentic. And then another thing to note that people really disliked, some people did like, is the vanilla sole. And it does say vanilla on the box label, as I read off earlier. I don't know about this. It looks too yellow, too creamish. At least the 1.0 and the 2.0 had just a hint of it, but I think this is a bit more extreme. I get that sneakers do age over time and it does give that vintage look, but I want that vintage look to come with time, not when I get the shoe initially, because then an already vintage looking sole is just gonna get more vintage. You know what I mean? Like, it's just gonna get more yellow than I would have liked it to be. But anyways, let me go ahead and introduce the 1.0 and the 2.0 for you guys so you guys can get a good comparison. So here we are with the 1.0, another great sneaker. You guys can check my review. I'll pop the card up here so you guys can check that out, the history of the Shattered Backboard, the story and all that, all of its origins. And then we also have the 2.0, which I also did a video on. This is a 2015 release, this is a 2016 release, and then 3 years later, 2019, we have the 3.0. So 1 and 2 were great. 1 with the glitter, you guys can see, if you guys have not worn your shoes or have seen, you know, your shoes over time, there's this glitter effect that's happening on the uppers. And I've actually made a video on this as well called Glitter Explained, where I'm, you know, comparing a bunch of Air Jordan 1s, and it's a phenomenon, right? And it only happens on, I would say, 2015 and onward, maybe even 2013 when they started doing pre-remastered Air Jordan 1s. The black leather, it would create this unexpected glitter look on it, and all you really have to do is just, you know, wipe it off. It'll go away, but it doesn't alleviate the situation. So there's different methods that people use. They use just alcohol based, or just rub it off using a cleaner, whatnot. But you know, I'm a collector, so I'm just gonna leave it on. It tells a story, the history of this sneaker, and you know, it would have been, or actually it's indirectly, it's a cool effect that it's doing this because it is a shattered backboard story. And you know what happens when glass shatters? It creates just a whole glittering like effect. And then we have the 2.0, similar to the 1.0 with the leathers and whatnot. The orange leather hits are different than the 1.0. The 1.0, as I had pointed out, has a seemingly broken in leather basketball feel to it. So in my first video, when I first did a review on this one, I noted that this was actually better leather quality than the banned Air Jordan 1 from 2011, the ones that went out into the outlets. So I do prefer this leather better over the 2011 Jordan 1 banned. And then here's the 2.0. As I've also noted, that the back of it, you're going to have a lot more of a curve up top with the 1.0 as opposed to the 2.0, which has a straight back, which is a little bit more in line with what Jordans are like these days, and a little bit more reminiscent of the OG style. So not totally straight as it would be for the 1985, the OG Air Jordan 1, but it's got a little bit of a curve. So you'll see that the shape is going to be different across, you know, different retro style Air Jordan 1s. So that is the 2.0. And then the 3.0, you know, nothing it's not really going to have that same effect as the 1.0 and 2.0, only because of the graphic. And then the sole, it actually should be orange on the bottom. You know, I wouldn't mind maybe a little bit of a hint of that sail look, but not totally vanilla. You know what I mean? So, you know, checking out the look of all the Shattered Backboard soles, there it is. And then just to point out the graphics again, you'll see that the 1.0 has the rim with the shattered backboard look, the net, the texture looks a bit different. It's a lot more gleaming in the 1.0 than it is in the 2.0, where it's the same graphic, but it just doesn't have that shimmer and shine to it. And that's what I'm talking about with the texture. And then the 3.0 doesn't have the insole in there, just has a plain black insole with orange and Nike Air. Alright, so I guess that's it. That's my review of the Air Jordan 1 Retro Shattered Backboard look. I also noted on my Instagram, if you guys follow me over there, I definitely, you know, do invite you to hit the follow button over there. Is I told you a little bit of history of the Shattered Backboard, and then Michael Jordan actually switching teams to play for Juve Caserta, which is the opposing team that Mike played for when he was playing for Stefano in that exhibition game. So I would like to see Jordan Brand do a Juve Caserta inspired Air Jordan 1, and you can actually, you know, go in deeper with the story, or even talk about some of the other exhibition games that Mike had played while he was first introduced to the Nike brand. So I just feel like the Shattered Backboard story should be dead. This is done with. Move on. If you're not going to release the jersey that went along with this shoe, I think that was a missed opportunity that you guys could have done. But I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support. If you guys are interested in any of my other videos, check out the end of this video to tune in to more. And you guys will get to see what else I pick up for the rest of the year. What else is on your guys' radar? Alright, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.